So I've been sent some of these really nice Strawberry tomatoes. I thought we'd try something different and make a bit of a tomato jam. Some diced onion. I'm going to pop them in a pan, soften them off with a little bit of paprika, some salt, and a clove of garlic. Could add some sliced chilli if you wanted, to spice it up a bit. Once the onion started to soften, I'm going to throw all my tomatoes in, really nice and whole. Just let the outsides char up a little, and let them sort of just cook down in that. Turn the heat down, pop a lid on, and let them simmer. So these have had about 5 minutes. I'm just going to start crushing the tomatoes. You'll see all the juice coming out of them. We just want to press all of that out and get it all softened down. So once it starts to look like a bit like a tomato sauce, tomato ragu, and all the tomatoes are just about broken down, doesn't matter if there are one or two that are a bit firm, I'm going to throw in about 350 grams of brown sugar. Just stir that in. If you can't get brown sugar, you can use white, but this just gives it a really dark, sort of treacly flavour, and it's really nice. And then we're just going to boil this. We're not going to cook it too quickly, because otherwise you'll burn the sugar in it. Just going to turn the heat back up, get it boiling, and I'll turn it down to just simmer away nicely. So now that I've got this simmering away, I've had a little taste, and it's quite sweet. There's a lot of sugar in there, and you need that to make the jam. But just to balance that out, we're going to put 50 ml of vinegar in. Preferably you could use something like cider or white wine, because it's a little less harsh than malt. That's all I've got. So I'm just going to use that. We'll just keep simmering that down gently until it becomes a jammy consistency. So this has been on for about 25 minutes. It's really starting to get thick and it's really starting to get thick and glossy. So I'm going to turn it off, and the easiest way to see if it's done is to just take a spoon, pop it on a plate, and put it in the fridge and see if it sets. So this jam's looking about ready to me, because if you pull your finger through it, it's sort of, the liquid holds quite well and it doesn't just form back together. So I'm going to pop this while it's still warm in a tub. If you had a jam jar or something like that that you could sterilise and put it in, then you'd be able to keep it for months and months. But I don't. So I'll probably get about 4 or 5 weeks out of it. So I'm going to pop it in a tub. So this has been sat in the fridge for a few days now, but it's really nice and thick and glossy. It's not too firm. If you did find that it was a bit overset, like a bit hard, you could just add a little boiled water to it and give it a really good stir in, and that would rectify that really easy. So yeah, that's it. I've already had this on fish cakes and on burgers. It makes a really nice dip as well, instead of like sweet chilli sauce.